It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Buccaneers and the Browns on Sunday night.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And the scout folks believe that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the first overall pick in the 2018 draft. A 4-year starter, of course, for the Cleveland Browns. Now going against him, Baker Mayfield. On the first snap, here's Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Mayfield to throw it. He stiff-arms him. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go play action. Mayfield. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say you're not going to cross that. For most of them, it's 100 yards of total offense. They didn't quite accomplish that, but still a pretty darn good game last week. Just over 100 yards of total offense given up. Had
his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Moore, the man in motion. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. First carry for Nick Chubb, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Red on red.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The Browns at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the way they played last week defensively, when I watched the tape, I had to stop it a couple of times and count to make sure there were just 11 guys on their side of the field because they covered every angle and thoroughly shut down the other side. Hold them just 7 points total. They do that again, that'll get the job done one more time.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. A first carry for Rachaad White. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Well, the numbers for White a week ago: 16 carries, 71 yards.
I have to say, partner, their coaches didn't do a very good job of hiding their thoughts this week when they spoke with us, did they? They told us exactly this. We've been good on the ground, but sitting 8th in the league, we know we can kick it up a notch and push for the top 5. So there's no doubt in my mind.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward, and he'll be down at the 6-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score. If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
On red. Silver.
Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Baker Mayfield going to lead his offense back out there. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Play fake. Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing. Mayfield. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Now Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a diving catch right side. A gain there of 21 yards.
Rib, 23.
Now Lawrence. Over the middle, complete to Judy. Well, the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. Second down and goal. Lawrence. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
It's now 4th down and goal.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Mayfield now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walsh. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. Devontae Smith leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. Next, we take a trip down the coast to Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, this will be one to tune in for, as they've got a good one lined up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Hey.
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And he is caught, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Hey, Lion.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And this is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever... And coughed it up! And they'll get this down to the 10. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
Chubb fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it, and an opportunity missed. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground with White. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tampa Bay.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. Mayfield looks to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On red. Here we go, son.
And Chubb trying the middle here. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, go. Here we go, son.
Lawrence. How about this? And down to the 28-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Lawrence will throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Now for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the fourth as the kick is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They'll go up the middle with White. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's still on his feet. And finally taken down at the 15. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
White. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Once again, it's White. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rachaad White, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I think this...
The challenge flag is out. Todd Bowles not pleased with the ruling on the field, and he's going to ask the officials to take another look. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch, because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
23.
And to throw again is Lawrence. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Hey. Here we go.
A fake on the jet sweep. Now Lawrence off play action. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Lawrence. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
The Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Lawrence completes to Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing now, Lawrence. Going right side here, and that's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Here's 1st down.
Hey, go!
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They set up the screen to Chubb.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get 1 key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Lisa 24.
They go up the middle with Chubb. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. He's hit on his 1 earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. One last shot for Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Browns, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.